Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ke Marathon 2023 Ki. Go on.
Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody. So we're doing now the scores reading of the Prabhupada Marathon. It's a yearly tradition we have here, and we have set up everything as we do every year. So just need to request of you to make a little bit of a gap there. A little bit, just like maybe 1 meter. Then we'll be fine. And thank you, Gormohan, for the nice bhajan to start. And also thank you, Bhaktin Anna from Swiss, for the nice mridanga playing. So we have here very unique box, one of the most valuable items we have here in Simhachalam. These are many items that Srila Prabhupada directly used in Schloss Rettershof. And also we have 3 volumes of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam with some hand notes by Srila Prabhupada. And also we have his original shoes. So these original shoes, once a year we take them out, and I will place them on this table next to Manida Prabhu. And so basically we will read the scores from 5 countries, from Slovakia, from Czech Republic, and then Austria, Germany, and Swiss are combined in one list. And so when you hear your name, or if you hear somebody's name being called out, let them know that they can come forward, they can pay obeisance to Srila Prabhupada, they can receive those 2 padukas that Prabhupada directly touched on your head, and then also you will receive the club, the Gadha of Nrsingadev on your head. And then we have a little bit Mahaprasadam there for you, and for those devotees who distributed a lot of books, we also have some small Mahaprasadam presents. So yes, that's the idea. I will take this shoes now out, and then we will start with Sankirtan Prabhu. You will read the scores from Murari will read. Oh yes, thank you very much. I almost forgot. We have a very nice addition this year. Nila Madhava Prabhu has a very nice, because this tradition is actually much older than we think. And Nila Madhava Prabhu has a very nice small quote or section of our history when the first 3 original Sankirtan devotees, Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivasacharya, and Shyamananda Pandit. So it's about this, how actually this tradition of counting and taking tracking record of our book distribution started. So we will start with this, and then we will move onward to reading the scores of Slovakia, Czech Republic, Germany, Austria, Swiss, etc. And again, to make sure you know, and also if you know somebody who's here might not be in the temple room, you can call them. If the name is read, they can pay obeisance to Srila Prabhupada and get some blessings. Hare Krishna.
Should I stay over there or somewhere here? Because
You can come here with us a little bit more light.
So first of all, okay, thanks. Did any one of you heard about the scores of book distribution from the time of Narottam Das Thakur and his contemporaries? No, I mean it, because you see, I want to introduce first that these scores and the letter which was sent supposedly, now I say supposedly, by Narottam Das Thakur to Sri Jiva Goswami about the Sankirtan scores. Maybe someone heard some more details. Maybe someone can tell me it's crap. Just get out, it's a fake. So therefore I am asking. I will read the source which is supposedly to be bona fide. First of all, these book distribution scores are from the year 1579. And it's written, researchers at the Radha Damodar manuscript library announce a new discovery. Either from year 2004, a new document has just been discovered in the Radha Damodar manuscript library, announced library curator R.D. Gupta. Written on palm leaves, it contains a letter from Narottam Das to Jiva Goswami containing the annual book distribution totals for the year ending with the Gaur Purnima of Shaka 1501, which is in our calendar 1579. And now I want to read. This piece came from Neela Lakshmi Dasi, who has distributed books for 30 years, the last 8 of them in Sri Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir in Vrindavan. She received the scores from Radha Kunda Dasi, who is the wife of Yashomati Nandan Prabhu, both disciples of Srila Prabhupada, who daily distributes up to 400 books in the Holy Dham. So this is for your information, the source. And now I will read the real message. So first, there are the book distribution scores. So first one is Srinivas Acharya. He writes to Jiva, he reports. There is Bhagavatams with Vaishnava Toshani. This means the Vaishnava Acharyas who combated Srimad Bhagavatam. And importantly, it's not from him. He didn't distribute it alone. It is his party, his area. So he's reporting like a yatra report, not the individuals. So Bhagavatams with Vaishnava Toshani, 6. Gyanadas songs, 23. Govindadas songs, 19. Narottam Dasas Prarthana, 11. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, 1. Chaitanya Bhagavata, 22. Chaitanya Mangal, or Lochana Das, from Lochan Das, 6. Hari Bhakti Vilas, 1. Murari Gupta's Karacha, 1. Then Narottam Das Thakur is reporting.
This was before the printing press,
Huh?
This was before the printing press.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so if you say 11 books, that's a lot. It was all copied by him.
Okay.
Že těch 11, že to je fakt hodně knížek.
I understand.
Those are huge scores.
Okay, so I should say that. Okay, so those scores are really huge. If you understand that it was handwritten and copied, copied. It wasn't printed. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you for the note. Then Narottam Das Thakur is reporting Srimad Bhagavatam with Vaishnava Toshani commentaries 2, Gyanadas songs 13, Govindadas songs 21, Prarthana 56, Ujjvala Nilamani by Sri Rupa Goswami 3, Chaitanya Bhagavatas 45, Chaitanya Chandramrita written by Prabodhananda Saraswati 5, Gauranga Padyavalis of Vasughosh 34. I don't know even some of these books that it exists. And then Shyamananda Das, Shyamananda Pandit reports Bhagavatams 4, Gyanadas songs 10, Govinda Dasas songs 11, other songs 34, Narottam Dasas Prarthana 16, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 5, Ujjvala Nilamani 1, Chaitanya Bhagavatas 25, Chaitanya Chandramrita 15, Gauranga Padyavalis of Vasughosh 14. So these are the total scores which, as Maharaj pointed, can look from the printing era very low, but from that era of handwritten copies, it's really huge. And Narottam Das Thakur is adding his personal letter or his personal feelings about book distribution to Jiva Goswami at the end. And at the beginning, I thought that it is made up. It is just made up. Someone, wrote it, and he's presenting it as Narottam Das Thakur, sending the letter, and so on. So you listen, please, and then you can conclude yourself. It's in Bengali, and then there is a translation. Narottam laments the poor scores and said that until someone comes along and invents the printing press, it looks like it will be impossible to develop prema. He prays to take birth in that distant future so that he too can distribute books in the streets and marketplaces and get Mahaprabhu's mercy. For what use is chanting or worshipping or discussing Harikatha when the book distribution scores are so low? So there's the lamentation of Narottam Das Thakur. And at first moment I really thought it is somehow created, someone wanted to inspire into book distribution and just, but actually then I thought, well, these acharyas are trikalag, yeah. They know past, present and future. So was the problem for Narottam Das Thakur to write and to speak about the printing press and then other stuff which was invented 500 years after that. Anyway, I wanted to share this, that the book distribution is nothing new. It was already at the time, or even the scores were reported. There were also competitions between and among those elevated personalities. So we are just following, and Srila Prabhupada, he also didn't make something new. He's also following strictly in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. So we are lucky that we are in that Guru Parampara with our wonderful acharyas, with Srila Prabhupada in the head. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada, book distribution ki.
Thank you very much, Nila Madhava Prabhu. I think we should make it a yearly tradition to always what?
I don't want to interfere, but there's something from Prabhupada about the results reading.
Yes.
There is something.
I'll give you the mic in a second.
No, but I don't want the problem.
We should make it a tradition to read this, to have this like historical connection before we do this every year. I think it's very valuable, so it has historical context as well. And yeah, Manila Prabhu, if you could add a few words, but mind that we are very, very, very short on time.
Yeah, I'm
We are already
questioning if I should
almost
say
1 hour and a half too late. But we can do very short, and then we can need to start getting through the book distributions course.
Okay, so anytime this results reading goes on, for those who were there are not many left. Memories come up. How eager Srila Prabhupada was to hear this Sankirtan results. So eager that in his last days, he said, actually, that's the only thing which keeps me alive. And the atmosphere around these last days, you cannot imagine. Prabhupada said, and when he said that, it was concluded by the devotees that by fierce book marathons, we can keep here Prabhupada forever. That was believed. So we were constant marathon. This was not a Christmas marathon and this marathon. It was a constant marathon. And whenever we heightened the results, immediately it was sent to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was beaming, even lying there dying, he was beaming with ecstasy. And he had one comment, double it. We were shocked. We tried our best and his only comment was, double it. And you know what we did? We did double it. And then we again presented to Prabhupada. You know what he said? Double it. He said it so many times that in Germany they had this machine, you bring buttons, you know, like this kind of buttons. You can, I don't know if you know it today what it is, but it's just a little thing, you know, button with some message. So we all had a button, double it. It was a fierce race because we tried to actually keep Prabhupada here by this Sankirtan results. He said, whenever I hear these results, I feel like a young boy. So that's in regards to the results of book distribution, and that's about book distribution as such. If you want to keep Prabhupada present and alive, you have to, of course, follow his instruction, all this, but keep that legacy of book distribution alive. Then Prabhupada will stay with us forever. Jai. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Manila Prabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I'll hand over now to Sankirtan Prabhu.
Okay.
Who will start reading this course from Slovakia.
Okay, so we will start with Slovakia. So I was asked to read this yatra also. So I will not read everyone. There are 21 devotees on the list. I will read those who are here. I think 3 are here. Is it?
Maybe I will read it. Okay.
You want to read it? Okay. Just read it. You can take a seat here. Come, we can share. I make a note who is here.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So we were not so many on this Srila Prabhupada marathon, but still our yatra is very small. And there were times we were slowly behind Czech Republic.
You were ahead for a short time.
Yeah. Yes. But now we are in less distributors, and we go all yatra through some changes, of course. purification, but we try to keep the mood of book distribution, at least some of the devotees, and we try also to inspire others to do this. So I just read the names, and whoever is here from the devotees, please come here, pay obeisances to Prabhupada, then you can get the mercy of this Narasimhadev club and Prabhupada's padukas. And yes, that is, and I will say how they distributed and like this. So together were 27 devotees, and I will just read the names till. Yeah. And also Braja. And Braja. Okay, so 21 place. It doesn't will. There are the books just to 20 books. So Bhakta Denis, Kaushala Devidasi, Radhika Devidasi, 20 place Brajajan Prabhu. He is here, Haribo. So he's doing service in Govinda in Bratislava. But on the Christmas day, he went on the last day on the street, and he distributed one book, yes, and one he also gave a gift. So like this. Then Jagannath Priya Devidasi, 19th place. 19th place Shyama Manjari Devidasi. 18th place Devahuti Devidasi. 17th place Vilasa Manjari Devidasi. 17th place Trilokatma Prabhu. He's taking care about BBT and charge over Slovakia. So he distributed 2 Mahabig books. Bhaktin Bea, Madhva Muni Prabhu, Kaveri Devidasi, Manasi Ganga Devidasi, Mohana Rupa Prabhu, Mahasankarshan Prabhu, Bhaktayanko, he is here. Please come for mercy. Yes, Bhaktayanko, he was doing mainly packages of sweet distributing, and he distributed a lot. But by this, he also distributed some books. He distributed 1 Mahabig book and 7 big books, together 8 books, 9 points. Then 11th place, Narajivana Prabhu. Then 10th place, Bhaktamiro. The 9th place, Kalavati Devidasi. Then 8th place, Janavi and Mukunda. There are pairs. Then 7th place, Tribanga Prabhu. He shall be here. Maybe outside. He is our doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, and he distributed 21 Mahabig books. He distributed these cookbooks, vegetarian cookbooks on festivals. So he is doing people vegetarians. So very nice. Then, okay, this I should read or no? Okay, so then I will start from 5th place also. This 6th place Bhakta Roman, and 5th place Riksharaj Prabhu. He distributed 8 Mahabig book, 100 big book, together 108 books, 116 points. Then Bhakti Indiana, 20 Mahabig books, 297 big books, 317 big books, together 337 book points. Then on 3rd place is Valmiki Prabhu. He distributed 13 Mahabig books, 399 big books, 1 small book, together 413 books, together 425 and 25 book points. How to say? Okay.
And second place is 46 Mahabig, 1385 big books, 26 magazines. This is 1457 books, 1483 book points. Is Murari Prabhu. Hari Hari Bol. You can see big gap between the third one and second one. It's 1,000 books. So 1,000. No, the third one had 400, and he has 1,400. So it's 1,000 books gap. So Murari, he is, as I know him, he is like a powerhouse of energy. You can use him as a power bank, you know, to charge your devices. He has unlimited energy. He's having family, running restaurant, distributing books, and he told me privately, that this was such a nectar to be back on Sankirtan, you know. I'm not meant for this restaurant business. I like it, you know, to distribute prasad, but I can't think like to earn money, you know, by that, to do the business. So I'm not really right person for that. I'm better person for the street. So he was traveling Slovakia. You were alone, yeah, isn't it? Alone. Yeah. You traveled. And the first place is amazing also. This is different world.
Yeah. I say just something I was thinking I should share with you. First, then I will read our hero. Like Sankirtan Prabhu, he told, it was like for myself, I used to do book distribution. It's my life. And I was doing like 18 years. And but now, few years, I'm able only on marathons. So I was very happy to be there. And so this year I told myself, so I will try just to be happy there. And on the beginning, of course, it was not such big results of books distributed, but I was really happy. Nobody was disturbing me. If that take or not take, I was just happy that I'm there. And then somehow or other Krishna arranged that I also started to distributing more books. But then at that point, that I realized that I have no, it's not my power to distribute any books, not even one book. So I pray to Lord that I can be just the messenger. And I was just chanting, like not like Hare Krishna, but I was chanting like different melodies, like Hare Krishna, Krishna. And I come to somebody, hey, excuse me, and I give him a book, and then, okay, next, Hare Krishna. So, and this was like whole marathon, just pure nectar. So, of course, it's by the mercy of devotees which learn us to distribute books, and mercy of Srila Prabhupada and Krishna himself. But the book distribution is like real nectar. It's not suffering. It's like today it was spoken. It's a privilege. It's something where is the highest taste. Because you must be completely surrendered. You have no control, nothing, not even one pinch. And this is the perfect situation in which we shall hanker for it. And this way we can taste the pure nectar of pure devotional service. Because this is our goal. And the results is on Krishna, whatever. If we are top or if we are lowest, what's for pure devotees is the same. So I was thinking like this, and of course there were some hard time, but no, it was not. Yeah, and I have one story, and the story is that we are thinking that how difficult it is for people to read books, or if they will read it, or that they are difficult, you know, to understand the books. But one in small town, I distribute only parking places, nothing else. And some two women around 30, 35, one was younger, one older. I stopped them, how they went to the car, and one of these ladies, she was like, it seems she has some problem with eyes. It's maybe she was blind, maybe not. I'm not sure. And the second lady, she was holding her. So and I asked, stop them, and I was focusing on this lady, which of course is seeing, and she was hearing me, but you know it was like more interested for the blind lady. So I was thinking myself in my intelligence, she's blind. Yeah, you focus on this lady, and then I was continuing my mantra, and then this blind lady was asking a question. And so Krishna told me, okay, you should turn your energy to that lady. So then I start to speak with her, and she took a book. Blind lady. So and she paid me and give a nice donation, and then I ask her, and you will read that book? And yes, I'm interested. And how will you read this book? You know, I will copy every page, and I put to some translator, and I will hear it. So there is no obstacle if somebody want to get the message to hear. So this gives me a real faith that that the books are for everyone. Everyone can read the books, even the blind. I was not thinking like this, but this amazing things happen on Sankirtan when Krishna is there. So there are so many stories, but these were really okay. So then, in the first place, this is another category. We, like it was spoken before about this competition spirit. We used to compete sometimes with this. I used to compete with him, but I give up this mentality at one point. Because for myself, for standard devotees, they usually go like morning at 9 or 10 o'clock, and they are till, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock. So, but this man, he's distributing like 3 hours, 4 hours, maximum 5 hours. And this what I will read it is not that it is like what he can do. He was just taking care about his body, that he will, because he has some problems with body. So he distributed 249 Maha big books. It's like one pallet of Bhagavad Gitas that we understand. And 1,452 big books. Together 1,701 book. Together 1,950 book points. Ishvara Chandra Prabhu ki Haribo. Sankirtan Prabhu told Valmiki, because they were together on Sankirtan, and he told that he must go there and see what he's doing there. He was not believing it, but he just took like 20 books, and after 20-15 minutes he was back. He needs to take more. And like this he was distributing.
It was in a parking lot, small market, when there was nobody. And he came to the van, and Valmiki was telling, Ishwar, what are you doing? There are no people outside. So nice people are there. But there are no people. What I was speaking about. No, there are so nice people, but there is nobody. Give me another stock. He went, and 20 minutes, boom, done. Give me more, and just... I think the best day was like 150 books. That means big and 150 he did one day. Big and Maha only. And it was like in 4 or 5 hours, something like this. So I can't understand this. So I called Valmiki, please record me, on video how he's doing this. I want to see it. Oh, he already left, They ended marathon like 3 days before us. So we decided, okay, next marathon, maybe not Prabhupada marathon, but Narasimha marathon, I go with you together. We will go together and I will watch, what's going on there.
So we distributed together 4,257 books, together 4,568 book points. Slovakia Miatraki.
Okay, so now check devotees. So I will not read all because there are 140 devotees on the list. But of course, as you know, as Manohar Prabhu told, Harikesh Maharaj previously said that at least make your name on the list, put your name on the list, make it on the list. So many of them are with 1 book or 2 books or 3 books. So I will read those who are here. The first places are mostly here, devotees came. So devotees with 1 book is Bhakta Ramanuja. Haribol, Haribol! Every summer he travels with us without parents on our bus party traveling. So he likes it very much. And he also distributes books alone, approaching people. And under the guidance of his older brother, who will come a little later. And then with 1 book, there is also Mataji Ankita. Is she here? She is our Indian congregation. She also is part of the results in different way because she bought from another devotee full Bhagavatam set, her first Bhagavatam set. And she also tried for her first time to distribute books in the street. Hare Krishna, Haribol. And also here in this category we have Brahmakarika Mataji. So she's from Russia and she's living on our farm. So she went, Mataji, Ankita Mataji, come here for some sweet. And then we have category of 3 books. So this is already place 80. This is Bhaktin Shri, Bhaktin Ruparani, and Bhakta Vamshi Gopal is in the same category. Haribol! So these are kids from our Navagokula farm. They went with their father to distribute books. They really like it. They speak about it. They will go for book distribution. They speak about it like 1 month ago. Ahead, I want to say. So, they approach people with books and father helps them, of course, a little bit. Hare Krishna. Good. Haribol, Vamshi. Then I hope I'm not skipping anyone. I properly mark those who are here. Then 7 books, 7 big books, all 3 of them, another children, a little older. Bhaktin Lavanga Manjari, Bhaktin Mangala Gaurangi, and Bhakta Narada. Narada was distributing with me. So 7 books in 2 days. Good. I mean.
You have a children army here.
Yeah. And kids they distributed with her mother. They are good. So Hare Krishna. Farmers and book distributors. And then place number 51 is from Krishna Dwur farm with 9 big and 24 small, 15 book points. Priya Kirti Prabhu. Priya Kirti Prabhu is one of the senior devotees of Czech Yatras, joining Krishna consciousness in the 90s and doing a lot of devotional service in different fields. Beginning Vanaprastha, so free for preaching. Okay. Then the same place, 15 book points, 15 big books. Bhakta Daniel, Haribol. Okay, he's a new devotee, joined this year the Madhusudan Prabhu's group of young brahmacharis. Hare Krishna. Then 47 place with 19 books, 19 book points, Mohini Murte Mataji. She is somewhere in Germany, close to Jandelsbrunn, but not here probably. Okay, then we have Lucka Plzeň tu není, no. 36, 31 big books, 25 small books, 37 book points. Abhay Charan Prabhu. Okay, he is a steady member of Madhusudan Prabhu's ashram, I would say Krishna Durufan, but his preaching place where they distribute books in Prague. He distributes mostly sweets, and with sweets he distributes books, isn't it? Yeah? Yes. I'm right? Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. Then we have 32nd place with 42 big books, 2 Maha, 46 book points, Bhakta Govinda. Okay. So I think it's his third or fourth marathon already participated, distributing in the street. He went with Sankirtan devotees for a few days out. How old are you, Govinda? 14? 13. Okay, so this is a young soldier of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's army. He also joins us every summer for bus party, traveling Sankirtan. He plays Mridanga, distributes books, and eats a lot of nice prasadam, and yeah. And they really like to swim in lakes when they are with us on bus party. And first marathon he joined us, it was 2020. He went in our van. It was COVID year. That year you were 10 or 13, yeah, that must be 11, maybe 10, 3 years back, yeah. 10. So that was, and we were 4 in the van. The van is for 3, so we were sleeping, me, Rajendranath, big guy. Then Indradev was there, I think, yeah. So we were like this, and he was sleeping like, cross at the angle at our feet, very nice. So it was a nice experience to be there. He was in little cooler place of the van. The head was in the warm part, the legs were in the cold part, and then Govinda was there as an insulation, So this is Czech humor. Sorry. 31st place, Krishna Dvur, 51. Also, 51 book points is Bhakta Tomáš. I think he got sick also for part of the marathon. And the first part of the marathon he was traveling with Maharaj here. Yes, you were together for some time. So he was, after that he joined book distribution, managed 50 books. Hari Hari Bol. 27th place from Prague, Harina Mandir, 32 big books, 60 small books, 8 Mahabig, 63 book points, Karunika Mataji. Hari Hari Bol. So Mataji, I think it's her, Nila Madhur is here. Second marathon, yeah, participated. And she is distributed in Prague. I think she has some job. So this is just in her spare time. Then 26th place, 63 big books, 1 Maha, 65 book points. This is distributed in one day. Kamakshi Mataji, Hari Hari Bol. So Mataji is a mother of 3 small children, and she managed to escape the household for one day. And in Brno, in underground corridor there, under the train station, it's a very busy place, quite difficult for book distribution. She distributed 65 books, big books, one maha, and I think it was her best day in her life. So it was amazing. Our brahmacharis were a little surprised, because she distributed more than they used to distribute in one day. So she showed how mother from the household can do little bigger than them. Hare Krishna. Then 25th place is our pioneer of Czech Yatra, 3 big, 17 maha, 66 book points. I think it's mostly one set of Srimad Bhagavatam and some other books, if I'm right. Neela Madhava Prabhu. So Neela Madhava Prabhu, I don't need to introduce him, but yeah, if you know him, he joined in 80s in communist regime and was the pioneer of Czech preaching and development of Krishna consciousness in Czech Yatra, one of the first devotees and first book distributors, best book distributor for many years, and he is still our, example, because he knows how to distribute. We just try one by one, but he was distributing sets of books like this. Amazing. Jai. So we are very happy to have him in our Yatra.
Just to explain that Srimad Bhagavatam said went to one of the best violin players in the Czech.
Oh, really?
His name is Ivan Ženatý, and he's teaching the violin in New York and in Dresden. And he himself has a huge concert as a violin player. So, and then, he first received the Bhagavad Gita, and he said that, I'm Christian, but I'm not organized. And he's quite well versed in the different shastras from Christian and Jew and other backgrounds. And then, when he received the Bhagavad Gita, when he left before that, so I told him this was the best deal you made in your life. And then in 2 days he called me back. He said he was right. You see, just the information I received from Bhagavad Gita, that the soul is eternal, it makes me so joyous. And then gradually, now he received the Bhagavatam, and then in 2 days he called me up. He said, I'm in the 23rd shloka of Bhagavatam, and it makes me really happy, and finally I'm getting some real spiritual knowledge.
Amazing. Yeah, very good. Place number 24. 76 maha, 76 big, 2 maha, 80 book points is Mukta Kesha Prabhu. So father of 2 boys and a member of our farm community and sarcastic joker and even towards me without any limit. But everybody likes him. I don't know how, but it works.
Not everybody.
Not everybody? I like him. He's a very good-hearted person. Jai, Mukta Kesh Prabhu ki Jai. Then 21st place for Prabhupada Bhavan, distributed in different countries. 8 Mahabik, 130 medium, 24 small books, 87 book points is His Grace Manidhar Prabhu. So for several years we are happy to have Manidhar Prabhu as a part of our team. It's nice. So we like it. Maybe you would like to say something regarding this? No?
I'm saying too much.
Okay. So 17th place for Maha, 155 big books, 30 small, 171 book points. Bhakta Patrick. One of our brahmacharis, young devotees, He's doing service on the farm and also in the street, and he is also was becoming a rapper, rapping, you know. And we made one. I told him, make some song. You know, you have some followers on YouTube, so we will make some YouTube video with some song how you joined Krishna consciousness. So he made this song, how he became a monk, and like this rap, and it was quite famous. And actually it helped also in one other situation. There is one person who is like criticizing different sects, and then he started to criticize Prabhupada and ISKCON and like that. And then some or other he met one Akshay Govinda here, and he showed him this rap, this video, and that boy who was criticizing devotees and books and Prabhupada and all this and that, he was seeing that rap, and he was like listening again and again and again and again and again, and it was like, this is not possible. These are Krishna, Hare Krishnas are doing like this music. This is really nice. I really like. I want to invite him, you know, to have an interview with him and this and that. And he completely changed and he stopped to criticize devotees, and he made some apology video even, where he is actually showing and inviting people, please watch this, you know, this rapper, Hare Krishna rapper. This is really, really interesting, really nice. I already heard it so many times, and he was like telling, knowing by heart the words of the song, and he, I really like it. So it was nice. Hare Krishna. Then 15th place. For 1 week he joined our Brahmachari group, Sankirtan group, Grahastha, who is building houses for many devotees. 178 big books, 30 Mahabig, 267 book points. Janame Jaya Prabhu. So I think most of the devotees know Janame Jaya Prabhu. We also know him very well. We have a lot of different appointments for him on our farm. He needs to repair many roofs. And he went for 1 week. Last year he also went for 1 week. He did very well. This year he did so many books. And there was one special just cherry on the top of the cake. At the end of the marathon, he took with him, there was one set of Bhagavatam, and it was not distributing during the week. So he said, I will take it with me. I have one meeting with one customer next day, so maybe I can try to offer it something, we will see. So he took it, and then this meeting was cancelled, and another day he was going to pick up or something his daughter, and then he was waiting with some other man. So they were waiting for 1 hour almost, and they started to speak together, and they started to speak about reincarnation, about meditation and spiritual life. Then he said, maybe I can give them some books. Then he opened the car and he realized, oh, I have this Bhagavatam here. So maybe I can just offer him the Bhagavatam. So he said, that man was somewhere from Germany, but he was speaking Czech, something like this. And then he was offering the Bhagavatam. That man just said, there was a woman with that man, and okay, so if I give 100 euro, looking at that woman, you will give another 100 euro, and we take it? So she said, yes, of course. So they gave 200 euros and took the Srimad Bhagavatam set. So that was amazing. Fourteenth place. 29 Mahabig, 278 big books, 15 small, 340 book points. Markandeya Prabhu. Okay, Markandeya Prabhu is known as a hard-working devotee, working from morning till night, sometimes from night till morning, just working for Krishna, doing so many services, different works. And yeah, he went for the full marathon, traveled with some other devotees, traveling, and we were together also in Albania 1 month ago, and he got very much inspired. So give him blessings here in front of Nrsimhadev and deities, and devotees. He wants to continue in Albania. He wants to go there again in the autumn for several months and organize first Prabhupada marathon in Albania. So 13th place, 79 Mahabig, 230 big books, 460 book points. Vidarbha Kanya Mataji. Mataji is a teacher, not in public school, but on our Navagokula farm. She's teaching our children, like homeschooling category, but we have now 4 kids in the school. And so children got holidays, and she went for marathon for 2 weeks. This is for 2 weeks. She's very good in book distribution. She also took children from the school as a, part of the education. Prabhupada Marathon, everybody went, distributing books. Then she went for traveling, kids got holidays, and she did so many books. She was 1 week in Slovakia, 1 week in Czech. Very nice. Vidarbha Kanya Mataji ki jai. 12, number 12. 35 maha, 453 big, 16 small, 527 book points. Sukanya Lalita Mataji. So Mataji is traveling, she's distributing books through the whole year, and she's traveling mostly alone, living in different with different grihastas like that, and distributing books. She is that kind of devotee. Nobody forces her or tells her to distribute books. She just does it on her own, just feels great need to do this service, and she is actually very effective and good in this service. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. 11. There was, okay, so it's 10 maha big, 526 big, 16 small, 550 book points. Bhakta Radim. Okay, distributing books in Prague. He actually distributed very amazing numbers. He is still a student of something artistic, I think some sculpture, something like that. So he had to go to school in between, so he couldn't be all time out, but he still managed to distribute 550 books. This is quite amazing, I would say. Bhakta Radim ki jai, Hari Hari Bol. If he would be able to distribute all weeks, it would be maybe in first 5. 10th place. 1 point more, 551, Akshaya Govinda Prabhu. Akshay is cool, as you can see, is cool guy. He managed to be just 1 point ahead, enough, 10th place managed, good. Nice prasadam, some nice service. And he's a cook, as you can see. He was a cook even before he came to Krishna consciousness. He's a strong man, powerful mind. He's distributing in Prague. Not many people can do. He likes it. You like it? Huh? You like to distribute in Prague? Yeah. Yeah, you like it. Yeah. 9th place. It's half point more. It counts also 551 is Sureshwara Prabhu. Okay, he's the only, he managed to be first, defeated me a few years ago with 2,000 books. Now he's on the farm, and from the farm he time to time goes to distribute books. Now he went for the marathon, for the whole marathon. We traveled together for 1 week. He's a very humble devotee, very serious, like pure-hearted person. He's distributing in a very pure, nice way, always nice to people. Even if they are nasty to him, he will just say, Hare Krishna, thank you. I can't do this, he can. I really appreciate him. Sureshwar Prabhu ki jai. 8th place, 15 maha, 546 big books, 576 book points. Padma Lochan Prabhu. So before he joined, he was doing a work of psychologist for children, and he joined last year. This was his second marathon, and he likes to distribute books actually because he can investigate, the mind of the people and see how it works, and he likes it. And he did well, and he is also a very good cook. We have many good cooks because they have as a temple president, they have in Brno good eater, so there are a lot of cooks there. So, Padmalocham Prabhu Ki Jai. Thank you. Humble devotee, nice devotee. 7th place, 35 Mahabig, 567 Big, 637 book points, Daitya Sudana Prabhu. So Daitya Sudana Prabhu is distributing already for quite a lot of years. I think it's maybe 9th marathon, huh? 9th, and he's not much interested in numbers. Yes. I am, so we have some differences. I am very much interested in numbers and tables and everything. He is not. He doesn't remember even how many books he distributed that day. But he likes to speak with people. He preaches to them. He's really a good preacher. And yeah, he was traveling whole marathon with other devotees. So, what to say? Some special story, Daitya Sudan?
I don't know.
You have always some special stories, you know?
I don't want to speak with me about me, but I would like to go back to special story with this superhero of Slovakia. Superhero of Slovakia, I mean Ishvara Chandraman. Valmiki Prabhu once told me that he was just going, running through the street, and against him was some another man also running, some random guy, and Ishvara Chandra Prabhu just shout on him like, "Give money, I give book," and immediately the guy gave him money, he gave him book. Done, finished. Extremely quick. I think this is world fastest record in book distribution. So I would like just say something about this about him.
Jai. Then 6th place. 8 Mahabig, 661 Big. 677 book points, Madhusudan Prabhu. He is a devotee of many talents. I think it's his 15th marathon. Is it possible, Madhusudan? 15 years since we started to travel together? Huh? Also, he doesn't like my numbers also so much. He is an artist, so he's a good singer. He's taking care of devotees there. He has a group of young boys, very good for bringing people in Krishna consciousness, taking care of them. This marathon, he changed strategy. He was distributing metro, but the running trains inside, you know. So he entered the metro. He was traveling like this to the whole Prague. He has this ticket, you know. You can travel anytime, you know, how long you want. It's warm there. So, and he just put books in his backpack, and he was distributing at the platform, inside the train, outside, you know, anywhere, and he was just like this, changing trains and distributing. This was his new strategy. As he said, as I'm getting old, I'm changing the strategies. Getting old. Something you want to say, I think, for you. And and we all love his Harinams. It's his voice. I mean, if there is a Harinam of 30 devotees, so he sings without mic. It's going, the sound is going through the whole city. Then 30 devotees repeat. It sounds like nobody is there. You know, in comparison, this is his power of his voice. He's how to say, empowered for kirtan. 5th place, devotee who is not here. Grahasta, 147 Mahabig, 428 Big, 148 small books, 831 book points. Falgun Gaur Prabhu. And 4th place, just 2 points more, 74 Mahabig, 62, 620 Big, 833 book points. Jai Prabhu. So I told the story already this morning on the lecture regarding this set of Bhagavatam and this whole situation and how he's good in cooking and taking care of devotees, doing so many services. He's very clean and very neat, and everything is sattvic person and very humble, very meek heart, and very good service attitude. And he's working hard in the street, just is there till the end, and he's really, he decided, he's always counting, Sankirtan Prabhu, so how will we live in this van when we will be like over 60? It will be a little difficult, because already I'm feeling some pain, in my knees, because you can't stand there. We have this classical van, we have to sit there, and there's some back pain here, and so how we will do it when we will be 60 or 65? But I think it's manageable. Do you think also? I think it's manageable. We have to manage. So he has his plan already made for 20 or 30 years, how many books he needs to distribute to attain the, some quota and like this. So, all blessings. Jai Prabhu ki Jai. The name is exactly for his personality, exactly. Jai. Number 3, from Temple Prague. 60 Maha, 725 big, 17 small, is with 849 book points, is a very young devotee, Maha Gauranga Prabhu. This is his second marathon, and he was traveling with his friend Rajendra Prabhu. He's distributing books also for the whole year. And he's doing quite a good job there. He's amazing. I mean, I saw him. He looks so innocent in the street. You see? So innocent face. And sometimes, I mean, that's reality. He told me, Rajendra, you told me, that people come to you and they say, oh, I already met that lady. I gave her a donation. Yeah, is it? And he said, I'm changing, depends on what people I meet, I'm changing the personality, When I meet old grandmother, I am like a nice, cute grandchild, grandson. Oh, my dear grandmother, like this. And when I meet somebody who is like 50, oh, these young boys are completely useless. Yes, I know. Yeah, good. He's fighting. Yeah, over all struggles. Fighting, continuing, doing well. Steady marathon. Good results, steadily every day, till the end. Second place, as last year. 78 Maha, 937 big, 165 small. Nice. I didn't distribute any small. It does not fit properly into the trolley, it's always gets crashed. So it's 1,134 book points. Rajendra Nath Prabhu. Also, third marathon, that was 24th. Fourth marathon. Fifth already. Okay, good. Fifth marathon. So, also steady book distributor every day in the year in the street, doing well. And he and also Maha Gauranga, when we meet people who met them, they really like them. They are very nice to people and very, very good approach towards book distribution. And also Rajendranath did very nice results, very steadily. Some difficult days were there, as I could see in numbers. And when we see the numbers, we see many more things behind that. Yeah, we all know that. So it was nice. Something to add? Or?
Want to repeat the books and the price?
Yeah, books 78 Maha, 937 big, and 165 small, 1,134 book points.
Wow.
Nice. Okay, Rajendranath wants to be first, so give him the blessing. So he is first. But give me also blessing. So it won't be when I am in the street also. Oh, whatever. So first place, 58 Maha, 1,393 big, 1,509 book points is Sankirtan Dasa. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj.
This is very nice cupcakes by the wife of our head cook, also very good cook. You can avail them also outside if you want. For €3 one.
So just sum it up. So all together,
Somebody wants to say something about Sankirtan Prabhu?
my scores, shall I repeat my scores? 1,509 book points. Hari Hari Bol. So,
Manita Bravo könnte noch was sagen. Yes.
I'm a little bit of time around, let's say. I'm moving around the ISKCON world in 50 years. But I never saw a devotee like Sankirtan Prabhu. Now here I will be completely embarrassed. I know I cause him actually pain by saying this. But this is a man I never saw before. Now we know, let's be realistic. There are Sankirtan devotees, they do Sankirtan for a long time, you know. And they reach their physical limits, just plain physical limits. You know, Sankirtan is a very physically demanding activity. In a certain age, they realize that, you know, they cannot be 10 hours on a street. You know, the body doesn't simply take it. Then usually they proceed to other levels. Some change ashrama, some keep on just preaching, some become managers, you know, something like that. I'm speaking about myself now. But Sankirtan Prabhu, it seems like he will go like this forever. I mean, it's incredible. Here you have a man who is anytime going out, and from zero, just goes around the corner, distribute that amount of books. How is he doing it? I watched him a few times. There is nothing spectacular about that. It's just purity of consciousness. That's all. It's not just his hate, you know. It's also, maybe it plays a little role too. You know, he doesn't meet people on the street who are higher like him. You know, so everybody is kind of standing under him and just, but the way people take shelter in him is just amazing. Now you have the same man coming down from Sankirtan. He's officially in charge, pioneering in the early days a farm project. Now he will agree he is not a farmer. You know what he does? He comes, and in this consciousness of we are a community, we are creating a community, a project here, he climbs the roofs of grihastas, fixing them. You know, I will quote this. You know what he got as a reward for his Sankirtan achievement from the Czech local devotees? A chainsaw. I'm not joking. That shows you already something. You have one of the best book distributors in the whole Europe, and he gets for his marathon a chainsaw. You know, how can that happen? He is just the servant of the servant 24 hours a day, with no discrimination. Now I will say something very intimate, and he will be embarrassed to hear this, because I am, very close connected to this project. I speak to the brahmacharis, I speak to the matajis and all this. There is not one person who is upset with him or has some shortcomings. They are all just full of praise for him. But from the highest point of view, some say, whoa, what a book distributor. And some say, well, he just fixed my roof. And some said, some say, I never heard Matajis even speaking like this. I mean, they know he exists, sorry, but Matajis knows that the males do exist. Each single Mataji ever mentioning something about him, he said, I wish I could have a brother like this. He can be, he has to deal with that. He's managing a farm, There's children coming to him. There is grihastas coming to him. Such a different levels. When I became a temple president, I got married. Strategically spoken. When you are temple president, you deal with money, you get little fame, and it's just women. And some men. Mostly women. So to have a wife, I consider the absolute essential necessity. Okay? You need a bodyguard for this. All the Matajis coming to me, oh, temple president, help. I said, well, maybe you can talk to my wife. Very nice. All glories to my wife. He doesn't have anything like this. Anybody comes to him, children, women, everybody, and takes shelter. And the way he handles that is just incredible. So here, you don't have here just a wonderful Sankirtan devotee. You have here a wonderful temple president, community leader, manager. All in one person. And you know what he does? And the management is not always easy, There's problems and, and this. When things become a little bit too much, they all know what he will do. He disappears in a Sankirtan van. That solves the problem, right? And they learn much more to appreciate when he comes back, This is his holiday. This is a break from management. And the vitality, it's common. I remember devotees telling me, I wasn't there, sometimes we got sick. It goes around, it's like a disease going around. He was never like that. He gets some running nose, and going, yes, and then he goes out again. I don't know what the man is made from. It must be pure spirit, come on. This is not 4 elements, this is not really materially explainable. I could go now on and on, but as we heard, we have not much time.
Yes, don't have much time.
It's just amazing devotee. Sankirtan Prabhu ki.
I have one more story. Actually, it's from forest. I went with him to forest and took the woods. Thank you. When Sankirtan Prabhu went to woods with his chainsaw, it was not his chainsaw, it was just borrowed from somebody. But when he went there, it was completely same like in Sankirtan. No tree was able to avoid him. It was like...
You have to say that it was already fallen trees. We are not cutting alive trees, I'm not... You can say.
It was rage.
Okay, all together, Yatra. 964 Mahabig, 10,008 big books, 130 medium, 1,268 small books. This is altogether 12,682 book points. Hari Hari Bol! We didn't defeat Germany, but we will defeat again in future because we already defeated you in past. So this will happen again. Once only. Anyway, it's not so far behind, you know.
And Sankirtan Prabhu usually always points out that the ratio of population we also take into account.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sankirtan Prabhu. Czech Yatra ki jai. Slovakian Yatra ki jai. So now I would like to ask Sankirtan Prabhu and Advaita Singha Prabhu to swap places. And now Advaita Singha Prabhu will read the scores from Austria, Swiss and Germany combined. We have a combined list of the German-speaking area. So again, the same. If you hear your name, because it's a relatively long list, we decided to read the whole list, and we'll just go from 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 50 books. We'll read just the names and then make a short stop to celebrate. But if you hear your name, don't hesitate to come and take the blessings and take some prasadam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Okay, we read from point 1 to 10, I think. And then everyone who is on the list, please come forward, pay your obeisances and get the mercy. Place 89, Bhakta Bhata Ghosh with 0.5 book points. Bhakti Martina, half a book point. Ramananda Gopal Prabhu, Simhachalam, 1 book point. Haribol. Actually, I went to Pass always on Sankirtan. We call it Tafau, very difficult city. And all of a sudden, Ramananda appeared with his whole family, like his small boys and his wife, and they distribute books. And it was actually one of the best days. It was really sweet and nice. And yeah, so please come often. 1. I saw it.
I distributed more, also in Yakel.
I'm sorry. Here's in marathon now. It's 1 book, yeah.
No.
No. it's written here. It doesn't lie. Okay. Kirshini Shudana, 1 book point.
Actually, I want to say something to Ramananda. Ramananda used to travel with Satbuj, and my first time traveling, I was traveling with him in Satbuj, and it was minus 20 degrees. Yeah. It was my first time traveling. I was 14 years old, and we needed to shower and dance because else the shoes would stick on the ground. Okay. And it was the most funniest and most was the greatest Sankirtan experience with Ramananda Gopal Prabhu. He's such a happy and jolly devotee. Ramananda Gopal Prabhu ki.
Yeah, Giriraj was also with him, I remember.
He always used to travel his Giriraj was always traveling with him. Yeah. And now he's here in Simhachalam with him. Very good.
Wow. Super Gita. Okay, we just continue reading till from 1 to 10. Keshani Shudana. Haribol. Place 85, Anandita Rama Devidasi von Heidelberg. Haribol. Place 84, Loka Bhavani Devidasi von New Jagannath Puri, Zürich. Haribol. Place 83, Govindadev Prabhu, Simhachalam. Haribol. The Govindadev Prabhu is our lion here in Simhachalam. Also, he recently became a father. Haribol. His son is also a lion, Simhatvara Prabhu. And yeah, Govindadev, he gave his whole, you can say, life, his heart to this community, to help us to come together, to give us the opportunity to have this Sankirtan festival, for the devotees to go out. It's not always easy because we have so many services to get covered. But yeah, Govindadev's heart was always, no, the boys has to go out, you have to go out. There's no question, he always supports the Sankirtan. And always, I see him on the list also during the year. He's distributing books, Bhagavad Gitas, and online, I think, no? Yeah. And yeah, he also many years traveled as a brahmachari Sankirtan, and yeah. Now he's here to ask you for your blessings. It's a big responsibility he has, and he wants to keep on going. And please kindly pray for him, bless him, that he can continue to help us to do this wonderful Sankirtan Yagya together in Simhachalam Dham. Jai. There's much more to say, but we have no time, right? Okay. Place 82, Mitra Vinder Devidasi von Leipzig. Haribol. Don't be shy, please come forward. I saw her before already, okay. But she is here. She did a lot of service today on the altar. Vrachendra Kumar Prabhu von Goloka Dham, Abenteuer. Haribol! Vrachendra Kumar is also one of our seniors. He gave also yesterday the morning class. Oh, yesterday, yes. And yeah, he's a wonderful cook and a wonderful, inspiring devotee, very dedicated. And he preaches a lot with prasadam distribution and also distributes a lot of books when he distributes prasadam in his caterings and festivals. And yeah, many times he cooks here also for the festivals. So yeah, Vachendra Kumar Prabhu ki. Place 80, Bhakta Brian Prabhu. Haribol. He's somewhere here around, maybe outside. Bhakta Brian Prabhu is now our temple commander, so he's probably quite busy. A very nice devotee, he's from Italy, joined in Hungary, and since 1 year he is with us, almost. And he's very sweet, very humble, very dedicated. Yeah, I see him as a friend to the devotees, and then we thought maybe he's the right person to be temple commander. And yeah, he showed his really, his heart to help the devotees, to engage them in service nicely, and yeah, it's very sweet mood, and yeah, we are blessed that we have him in our community. And he also went out. I told him, Gita Chanti, please come out at least one day. He said, I'm so busy, I can't go on Gita Chanti, but I go another day. So he went out one day for a few hours, and he could do 5 books. So yeah, Bhakta Brian Prabhu ki. So now the lion's wife, Amrita Gopi Devidasi. Haribol! A man is only so strong like the woman behind him. And that's true. We have many meetings in management, and we always see Amrita Gopi's input. And yeah, she's very, very intelligent and very practical. And I think she helped this community in many ways. Yeah, takes care of everyone, and now she's a blessed mother with Simhachalam Prabhu. Yeah. Rita Gopi Mataji ki. I just saw one Prabhu sitting here. I also want him to come. Bhakta Vital Prabhu, can you please come? Come, please come. Bhakta Vital Prabhu, he didn't distribute a book, but he came out with me in Gita Chanti the whole day, and it was raining like anything, and he was there for 6 hours, and he couldn't do any book, and at the end he said, you know, in India it's completely different. In Germany I can't believe which condition you go out, you know. So much cold and rain, and he was kind of suffering. He had no proper winter clothes, but he stayed out the whole day, and I think it's worth for him to come, and thank you for coming with me. Was spontaneous. Hare Krishna. Place 78, Krishna Karuna Devidasi, Goloka Dham, Haribol. Place 77, Kishori Kund Devidasi, Simhachalam, Haribol. Kishori Kund is our flower gopi here in Simhachalam, taking care of Nishingadev's garlands for many, many years. And I remember many years ago she was very fired up for book distribution, so here and there she went out for books. She doesn't understand me maybe because I don't speak in German. But Kishori Kund is here? No? Okay. Kishori Kund Mataji ki. 76, Bhakta Louis, Goloka Dham. Haribol. 75, Bhakta Martin. I don't know from where. 74, Namamrita Prabhu, Nuremberg. 73, Amrita Venu Prabhu, Goloka Dham. Place 72, Bhakta Niku, Simhachalam, Haribol. Kannst du was sagen?
Bhakti Nico, he's even he's not directly here in Simhachalam. He's living quite remote. He's actually a sadhu, you could say. He had long rastas. Now the rastas are gone, so slowly he's approaching more and more the temple. And he has this like community by himself in the forest in North Germany, North Central Germany. Some devotees visited him there already. He spent the whole winter alone in this small plot of forest, reading the whole Bhagavatam, and then he showed up here with his rastas and was helping in the kitchen. Very, very nice devotee, very smart devotee, and we just pray that he might fully join our community.
Haribol. 71, Bhakta Nicole. Haribol. 70, Manchu Krishna Devidasi, Simhachalam. Haribol. I also saw Manchu Krishna already. Here she is, please come. She also goes out every Gita Chanti. She gets a few Gitas and distributes them. Last year she did way more. But yeah, I'm happy that you went out again. And Chai. 4 books and 6.25 book points. Place 69, Bhaktin Suri Oberoi Gopi Suri, Goradesh Cologne, Haribol. 68, Vishwa Bhagavan Prabhu, Hamburg. 67, Ojaswini Radha Devidasi, Jagannath Temple, Berlin. 66, Bhaktin Sara Devidasi, Vienna. 65, Krishna Prema Rupa Prabhu. Haribol.
Haribol, 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 Haribol. So Krishna Prema Prabhu has been serving for so many years as a temple president in Swiss, and now we're very glad that he is taking up the responsibility of GBC, inheriting the entire German-speaking area. So it's very nice to see this exemplary behavior. So one of the amazing things is that he managed to hand over, after I think 15 years of being temple president in Swiss, he managed to hand over the reins to Damodar Prabhu, Brahmachari, in a very peaceful, nice way, which sometimes in ISKCON not always happens, that there's a soft transition. So we also hope for a soft transition into you becoming a GBC, and I think everybody is very happy. It's a very natural development, and we see that the future of ISKCON is more and more coming on the shoulder of the younger generation, and so we're very happy that in Germany we are blessed with a devotee who is local, who speaks the language, who knows us, and who is it's very easy to communicate with him. So it's I think the future is very bright, and we're very happy to have him as our future GBC. Haribol.
And I think he went only out one day. I saw a picture somewhere, right? 30 books and 9.75 book points. Haribol. Place 64. Gotram Prabhu, Golokadam, Abenteuer. Haribol. Gotram was also here before. And he's always old school. He always, where is he? Brian. Okay, Bhakta Brian. Come. This is Bhakta Brian, our temple commander. Haribol. I think he did six books. Yeah, Haribol. And yeah, Gojum, he always asks the questions in the Bhagavatam class, why we can't be like the days before. 30 years, 40 years, everyone was so enthusiastic, inspired, and what happened to these times? You can see he always meditates about why can't we do more, why can't we give more mercy to the people, why can't we increase our own spiritual practice. And yeah, he also goes out and he's also involved in the BBT to help us to facilitate our book distribution. Gautam Prabhu Ki. 63, Bhakta Anna Mataji, Nürnberg. 62, Bhaktin Mariana, Simhachalam, Haribol.
So Bhakti Mariana joined recently. She's actually originally from Greece, and somehow she was, I think, also in ISKCON Oslo in Norway, and in the Manor, and somehow she has ended up now here at the feet of Simhachalam Nisingadiv. So yeah, we wish you all the best here, and hope you can serve many more months, weeks, many years Nisingadiv. Hare Krishna.
61, Bhakta Marcel, Treffpunkt Münster. Place 60, Irinia Vilcheko Devidasi Govardhandesh. Place 59, Dina Dayal Prabhu, Goda Bhakti Langenthal, Switzerland. Bhakti Irina Mataji, Goradesh, Cologne. Place 57, now we're already at 15 book points. Nandimukhi Mataji, Simhachalam. Haribol. Nandimukhi Mataji is also a senior devotee from our community, serving Lord Nishingadev every day in the kitchen, on the altar, and teaching new devotees how to cook for the Lord. And also I could learn lots of things from her. And she also does books and inspires her granddaughter to do books. And of course her sister will come later, also a great Sankirtan warrior. Nanimukhi Mataji ki. 56, Ekayani Devidasi, Goradesh, Cologne. Haribol. 55, Madhira Devidasi from Vienna. Then 54, Tara Mataji from Goradesh, Cologne. Haribol. Tara Mataji, also the dear wife of Mangalananda Prabhu. I think Manida Prabhu or somebody mentioned yesterday. Devotees always went there for nice feasts and actually invited her to cook for us. And she would really like to come, but she's in India now, in Mayapur. But she prays for us, she thinks about us, and she hopes she can come next year. And yeah, she is happy that so many devotees could go out. And yeah, Mangalananda will be also happy that we can continue his spirit. Dharamataji ki. 53, Krishna Chandra Prabhu from Navadvip Heilberg. Place 52, Devaki Mataji from Simhachalam, Germany. Haribol. Devaki Mataji is here. She's originally from Slovakia, the cousin of Valmiki Prabhu. And yeah, she's very inspired, dedicated, and inspired to go out in Sankirtan. And she tried even to go out to travel, but it was not so easy. Some conditions came up, and she also got sick. She had to come back. But yeah, she tried, and she did 16 books and 20 book points. Haribol. Place 51, Vraja Mohini Devidasi. Haribol. Place 50, Bhakta Elias from Golokadam. Place 49, the Puchari's dear wife, Gopi Gita Devidasi. Haribol. And Charu, okay, the points are together. Also Charu, her son, and Murari also was with you one day or so. Yeah. And Charu is very fired up. He looks like he will be a big book distributor. One day we went on Harinam and he did, I don't know, 20 or 30 books, right?
Yes.
Like a lot, yeah. Outside of the marathon. And on the marathon, yeah, you ask me, how many books will you do? How much money you will get? What is your meditation? All this question he had. So his meditation is already there, and let's bless him that he can also start book distribution at one point.
Real.
I mean, he already started. Yeah. Very inspiring, yeah. 48, Balachandra Govinda Das from Govardhan, Bad Oeynhausen. Haribol. Then place 47, our Sankirtan coordinator in Germany, Chani Tai Prabhu from Jagannath Temple, Berlin. Haribol. Bhakti Misha, Bhakti Yoga Zentrum, Hamburg. Place 46. Is this off? No, okay. 45, Bhaktin Kimberly, Treffpunkt Münster. Now we had 30 book points. Damayanti Devidasi from Goradesh, Cologne. Haribol. No, it's a different Damayanti, okay. Then place 43, Nara Hari Mataji. Haribol. Narihara Mataji, our oldest lion in the community, but still the youngest of all. When you see her on Sankirtan, she just stands here, completely blissed out, smiles to the people, gives them the books, and everyone knows Narahari. The whole town, everyone knows Narahari, everyone loves Narahari, everyone buys books from her, sweets from her. And Narahari goes out, I think, since 40 years. Before she went out, she cooked here for Lord Nishingadev for a couple of days, then she went on Sankirtan. Now she can go once a week. but still her heart is in Sankirtan and Priya Radha. Yeah, but she's on the list. She's on the list. Yeah. Or you want to come together? Okay, Priya Radha. Also Priya Radha, her granddaughter. She also did 5 books. Haribol! Cookbooks. She follows her grandmother. Okay. Ich kann die Nummer nicht lesen, nur Yogaraj, den Namen. Okay. Yogaraj Gopinath Prabhu von Heidelberg, Haribol. Amara Haridas von Langendal, Haribol. Mahaman Prabhu, Jagannath Temple, Berlin. Bhakta André, Goradesh, Cologne. Bhakti Niklas, Goradesh, Cologne. Anuradha Devidasi, Goloka Dham. Bhakta Franz, Vienna, Austria, Haribol. Amrita Nisimichi Devidasi, Haribol. Haribol. We still say Haribol, right? Raj Tilak Prabhu, Goradesh, Cologne. Doyle Govinda, Navadvip, Heidelberg, Haribol. Manshulamani Devidasi, Goloka Dham. Halada Das, Treffpunkt Münster. Achyuta Nimai, Offenburg, Frankfurt am Main, Offenbach. So place 29. Sanjay Prabhu, Simhachalam, down. Haribol. And Sanjay Prabhu, he wanted to go out whole marathon from the temple, but then some things came up and he needed some help in Munich temple, and he was ready to go there for the first week and serve the deities, and still went out. And I think he got sick as well for some time, but he tried to go out as much as possible, and then the schedules changed and we needed some devotees here because everyone was out. We had a bunch of new people and we need some responsible devotees also here in the temple, and he took care of the new devotees and went out on Sankirtan, and I was very happy because I went out alone from the comfort of my home, and from time to time I could go out with Sanjay together. Thank you, Sanjay. Haribol. He did 170 books and 110 book points. Bhaktin Anamataji, New Jagannath Puri, Zurich, Switzerland. Haribol. With 174 books and 114 book points. Place 28. Haribol.
Actually, Bhaktin Anna, she's like the driving force in book distribution now in Switzerland. She's very enthusiastic about sharing Prabhupada's mercy with everyone. So we're very grateful to Bhaktin Anna. And I'm serious. She's really like encouraging everyone to go out and bringing back the Sankirtan spirit to Switzerland. So thank you so much for your wonderful service.
Okay. Place 27, Thakur Haridas Prabhu, Simhachalam. With 118 books and 125 book points. He unfortunately got sick, so he's not here today, but he's also one of our brahmacharis, and he also was my Sankirtan companion from time to time. He was together with Sanjay, also traveling in Munich and went out from the Simhachalam temple from time to time. Then Vrajachana Das from Vrajbhumi Pottenstein, Austria. Haribol. With 151 books and 129 book points. Place 26. And Vrajachana, this was his first full marathon. He went out for almost all the 4 weeks. And for him, Sankirtan is not the easiest thing, but he really, really tries and is very dedicated. He went the first 1.5 weeks, he worked full day, and then he went out from his office after work. He did books, and then he traveled for 1 week or 2 weeks?
1 week.
1 week he traveled with his wife in the van. They also bought a van, and travel around. And summertime they do books together and Harinams and preaching. Very Vanaprastha preaching, Grihastha couple. Very empowered, and yeah. Vrajachana Prabhu Ki. Place 25, Manu Prabhu, New Jagannath, Puri, Zurich, Switzerland. 144 books and 195 book points.
Actually, Manu Prabhu is also a very dedicated book distributor in Switzerland, but now he has started an apprenticeship as a farmer because his great vision is to actually establish a farm community in Switzerland.
Haribol! Wonderful.
So in order to buy land in Switzerland, you have to be a farmer. So he's going to this training, and he's working like 11 hours a day, and so. But still, he finds time to distribute Prabhupada's books. So that's very wonderful.
Jai. Manu Prabhu ki. Place 24, Bhakta Paul Prabhu, Jagannath Temple, Berlin. Haribol. Place 23. Oh, that's me. Advaita Simha Das, 219 books and 229 book points.
So Advaita Singha Prabhu is an amazing devotee, and of course he's now substituting Ananda Krishna Prabhu. And we're very glad that he could take up this role. It's a very important role to read this course out every year. And when the question came who should do it this year, we knew it had to be Advaita Singha Prabhu. He was supporting me for at least 1.5 to 2 years as a vice temple president, a very, very good friend, and now he has moved out of the temple, but still is very, very involved, and I'm always very amazed and encouraged to see how he's out of the comfort of his home, always has this impetus and enthusiasm to go out. He's an amazing cook. He cooked a feast today. And and also he encouraged all the devotees, especially for Gita Jayanti, to at least Gita Jayanti take as many devotees as possible to Passau. So very, very encouraging to have him as part of our community. Our community is a little bit more extending to some people living outside as well. And we hope we'll be here many, many years more, you reading this course and distributing books. Hare Krishna. Advaita Singha Prabhu ki jai.
Yeah, kindly ask for your blessings. I realized Sankirtan can be hard, but Naveen Nirad always says Sankirtan is fun and easy. And it's just our own mind. He said, don't let anyone discourage you, not even your own mind. And that's so true. Till the whole marathon was so tough, and at the end I felt like maybe I should do something else, you know. I'm at home, I have a good life, and why should I go out? Like, books don't go out. But every time I went out, it was blissful. People change on the street, and you know, you do something valuable to the mission, Prabhupada is pleased, and the devotees are pleased, and you make so much spiritual progress. Otherwise, it's zombie modus, you just live your life. But if you go out, you feel alive, you feel, wow, this is the mission, this is the spirit. Yeah, and at the end of the marathon, then Krishna was kind and let me also distribute some books. But yeah, we should never give up. Krishna is always there with us, and definitely he wants us to help him, because we are his messengers to touch people's souls in their hearts. So we should continue. So please kindly bless me that I can do more books and go out more often and be not so many branched across the life. But yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna.
We should also mention he has a YouTube channel, so please subscribe to his channel, Atma Flow.
Place 22, Bhakta Rishabh, Oberoi, Goradesh, Cologne. Haribol. Place 21, Advaita Gaura Hari Prabhu, Navadvip, Heilberg, Haribol. With 196 books and 256 book points. Haribol. Place 20, Damayanti, Devidasi, Goradesh, Cologne, Germany. Haribol. And Damayanti is actually, she was once won the marathon in Scotland, yeah. And she's a very great book distributor, but for a couple of years she couldn't manage to go out because of Grihastha situation. But this year her husband and herself went out, I think the first 2 weeks every day. And sometimes she did 50 books, 40 books. I was like, what's going on, you know? I'm struggling here in Passau. And they go out in Cologne. Cologne is a very tough city. Yeah, so.
How many books?
354 and 326 book points. Haribol. Place number 19, Goradesh, Cologne, Germany, Manu Sukha Prabhu. Haribol. With 700 books and 370 book points. Haribol. Peter? Huh? Here?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. I was traveling with Mansuka Prabhu for 4 weeks, and this was not the first time. We were traveling a couple of times together, and I have to say we didn't had always easy times, even though he gives his name whole credit. Yeah, he's a very jolly person and very kind-hearted and a very, very good friend. He always forgives easily, and he enriches the morning program with creative ideas. This time we were always glorifying the Sankirtan devotees, reading the list after the Narashinga prayers in the van, and he was always persisting to do so. I always struggled a little bit with being too heavy to him, but he was always forgiving and didn't took it too seriously. And I really want to thank you for that, thank him for that, that he was tolerating me so much, and that he's so active in our yatra and participating so much in our preaching here, even though he is belonging to Gauradesh Cologne, and as far as I know, he is also taking up there many responsibilities, training new bhaktas coming in the ashram, taking care, doing nice kirtan, and thank you. Mansuka Prabhu ki!
Jai! Place number 18, Uda Fernanda Prabhu vom Verein für Vedische Kultur Munich. Hari Hari Bol! With 156 books and 374.5 book points. Hari Bol!
So Devananda Prabhu is a very amazing devotee from Munich. I'm happy to count him as one of my very good friends. And I just tell you one short story how he managed to get us into the stadium in Munich when Narendra Modi visited Munich. So he's very expert. He just manages to talk to the people in such a way that he just manages to. We've had a seat somewhere in the very back part of the stadium. And he just, by his tricks and way of talking, and he's like this one-pointed, focus and mission, he pushed us to the very front. So we were at the very front of the first row. So Narendra Modi, when he finished his speech, he came down and he took a deity of Lord Nrsingadev, and he took a shawl from Narahari Mataji, and Ramananda Gopal Prabhu gave him the Pavitra Mala from Nrsingadev. So that's the determination he has. He brought us to Narendra Modi, the leader, one of the biggest country in the world, no?
Haribo, Haribo. Also, I didn't know that he's going out in Sankirtan. Yeah, all of a sudden he's on the list. Yeah. Wow, amazing. It's first marathon, right? Wow, amazing. Yeah, keep on going.
He's working full time, of course. He has family, he has a wife and a nice boy. So amazing.
Oh, chai. Number 17, Dana Kilimatachi from Munich. Hari Hari Bol. With 250 books and 408 book points. Hari Bol. Dana Keli is not here. Dana Keli? Not here. Yeah, many of you know Dana Kilimatachi, temple president for Munich, still, right? Yeah. With Paramatma together. Yeah. And also I saw her one day out on Sankirtan in Regensburg some time ago, and she did 50 books, like nothing in a few hours, and she must be
close to 70.
No, she's 70, I think, yeah.
And she's always very enthusiastic to go out on book distribution. Yeah. She bakes, cooks in the temple, and then goes out and distributes books. Worships Gornitai and then goes out.
Yeah, full seva morning and evening, and then she goes out in between. Amazing. Dana Kilimatachi Ki. So we're getting close. Place number 16, Subal Gopal Prabhu. Haribol. With 812 books and 417 book points. Haribol. And also now in Simhachalam.
Hare Krishna, I'm very happy that I could travel 4 weeks with Subal Gopal Prabhu. He's very nice, he's very, very humble, he's following, he's listening, he has a lot of very nice questions, and he's all the time serving. He has a very, very nice serving mood, and he had a lot of difficulties also in the marathon. Almost he wanted to stop the marathon, and I was begging to him that he should continue, and he continued nicely. And then on the end he was telling me the last day, I think next marathon I should do more. And it was very, very, very ecstatic. And on the last days, they was very fired up with Björn together. Hare Krishna.
Place number 15 von Treffpunkt Münster, Rupa Vilas Prabhu. Hari Hari Bol. With 389 books and 444.25 book points. Hari Bol. And Rupa Vilas Prabhu, he's a very close friend of mine. He just opened a preaching center in Münster in Germany. He's also following in the footsteps of Rajendra Kumar Prabhu, doing catering, traveling around festivals and seminars, events, doing cooking, prasadam distribution and kirtans and preaching, lots of preaching. And now he has a community, I think, with 15 devotees already, new devotees, and he's establishing his vision is to open a temple one day and have a farm community and engage new people in devotional service. So it's a great task. So let's also bless him and pray for him that he will be successful in his endeavor. And he also managed this marathon to travel for 2 weeks with the devotees from Goloka Dham. Rupa Vilas Prabhu Ki. Then place 14, Krishna Bhumi Mataji from Raj Bhumi Pottenstein, Austria. With 473 books and 490 book points. Krishna Bhumi Mataji is also the wife of Vajrachana Prabhu, just was here before. And he traveled together also in this marathon. And she's fully dedicated. And when she's out also, Vajrachana told me she's like a lion. When she talks to someone, then she doesn't let go. She really convinces them, but with a nice mood. So people can really appreciate and accept. And she really has this kind of Shakti. When she goes, she knows what she wants to do. She knows what she wants to achieve. And I saw her sometimes in Vienna when she distributes. Yeah, she has power. She could do much more. And she helped a lot to facilitate the whole marathon, that they can go out together. And of many more marathons to come. Advaita Baladev Prabhu von Goloka Dham, place number 13. Haribol. With 603 books and 509 book points. Nila Madhava Prabhu von Goradesh Cologne, place number 12. With 500 books and 529.75 book points. He's the husband of Damayanti I mentioned before. They went out together, and first marathon after a couple of years, and did 500 books. Yeah. As full-time Grihasta, temple president. Place number 11, Bhaktadeen, Simhachalam, Haribo. Bhaktadeen is probably busy his car seva.
What's Kripasinda here?
With 464 books and 564 book points. Haribo.
So this is the first marathon of Bhaktadeen. He's a very qualified professional actually, and he gave up this very well-paying job to become a brahmachari, member of our ashram, and he traveled for the first time. So maybe Kripasinda Prabhu can say a few words.
Yeah, Bhaktadeen is very new, and he's a very thoughtful person. I would say he's a Brahminical person. And we didn't used to travel alone. There was also our Giri Govardhan with us. I used to worship him every morning. And he's so nicely reading Srimad Bhagavatam during the worship. So we had a very nice sadhana. And he's a very simple person, very silent person, but also he's kind of working hard, going out every day. And if he's struggling, still he's continuing, he's not satisfied. Once we had a day, it was really tough for him. As we said in the morning in the Bhagavatam lecture, people constantly saying no. It's really difficult for him. Until the afternoon, he couldn't distribute a lot. And then he checked on the internet where are many people now, and they are in the shopping center. So he walked the whole way back into the car. It was a hill. And he loaded more books, and he went to the shopping center. It was already 5 o'clock in the evening. And then the next day, when I checked the scores, he did even 1 book more than me. So he's fired up if he wants it, and he has a very good attitude. Bhaktadeen. Yeah, and we have pretty cool pictures from him. He looks like a Sankirtan model, really, with his trolley.
Where's Dean?
Where is not here? The picture you can see on this flyer, and he went with us for his festivals, and he did many times more than 100 books. And he easily gets the mood. You know, he started with small books. We were traveling together. I used to distribute big books. And at a certain point, he said, these small books, let's take the big one. And he took the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna book, and he started to distribute the big ones. So like this, he's a fighter. Bhakta Dean Ki. Enjoy.
I think in his first week or second week, he went on a festival and did 140 books. How much he did?
Yes.
142 books, right? In his first week. Wow, amazing. Okay, I want to read one team. Huh?
Many times, not only once. It was
Many times.
40, 48, 50, so.
Okay.
Yes, and he has his, how he calls it, his secret weapon. He's distributing with the small radio of Srila Prabhupada.
Okay, try. Yeah. Keep the sound vibration going. I want to read one team. I see our senior devotees sitting here from Mein tägliches Bhagavatam, Gornitai, Lieben Now, Brahmshreya Prabhu and Shivatma Prabhu. Haribo. With 16 books and 20 book points.
Haribo. So in Germany we have this division. We have teams also, and we have individuals. So there's some teams, like for example our table here in Simhachalam is also one team, so the tägliches Bhagavatam is it used to be a daily Bhagavatam lecture where many people joined online. Now I think it's 3 times a week, and I was very happy that sometimes Paramshaya Prabhu would also invite me as well and give me the chance to speak. And he chooses very interesting topics. Interviews with different devotees, different topics, and second one, of course, for Shivatma Prabhu. And like I mentioned before already yesterday, they're together are an inseparable team. They are the senior-most brahmacharis in Germany, and we're very happy to see their continued enthusiasm, dedication. They have no authority pushing them. They are their own. Mangalanda used to say they are their own transcendental tattva. Hare Krishna. Paramshreya Prabhu ki jai, Shivatma Prabhu ki jai.
Okay, now the last final 10. Place number 10, Bhakta Björn Prabhu, Simhachalam. With 653 books and 590.25 book points. Haribo. Muni, magst du sagen?
Hare Krishna. I'm also happy that I could travel with Bhakta Björn. It was the first marathon for him, the first full-time marathon. Actually the second, but now 4 weeks full-time. And he had also some difficult times, but he was very convinced and he was very peaceful. Actually our meditation in the Sankirtan actually all year we have a different kind of meditation, and it was to have Shraddha in Krishna, to have faith in Krishna, that we are doing what we can and Krishna is doing the rest, that we don't push. And he was very nicely following, and also Subal. And he had also some difficulties, but on the last day special, he got a lot of fire, and he started to make some goals and some points and visions and how many books he can reach. And then he was writing me, I don't know, at 7 o'clock. I was thinking, please come in, you will freeze outside. There was horrible wind and the rain, and he told me, I need 13 books more. What should I do? And I was thinking, please come in, and then let's do it. I wrote him back. And I was also so inspired, and he also. And then short time after, 8 books. And let's do it. And then he was coming in. He did it, and he was so happy. I think he gets such a nice inspiration. I think it's 65 books. I wish you we should double it next year. Hare Krishna.
I'd also like to say a few words. So he joined us, our ashram, and first he wanted to do an apprenticeship as a carpenter, and but his heart was burning so much for Sankirtan that he convinced us, that we convinced his parents that he has to stop this apprenticeship. He was doing his apprenticeship from the temple. We allowed him to stay in the temple and at the same time do apprenticeship in Waldkirchen. But after 1 year, it was clear his desire and his enthusiasm to distribute books and to fully join the Sankirtan movement was so strong that he convinced the entire temple board and me also to talk to his mother and convince her, your boy is going to be a full-time Sankirtan devotee.
Jai Bhakta Prabhu, okay. Okay, place number 9, also a Sankirtan legend, hero, and my very dear friend, Gomahan Prabhu! With 785 books and 641 book points. Haribol. And he did 640 book points in just 5 days. I want to say something to Gomahan. I could give a whole day lecture probably. Gomahan is my personal hero because he gave me twice a book till I joined. 10 years, more than 10 years ago, met him on the street, and a year later again, I was looking for Bhagavad Gita, and Gomahan was standing outside of the bookstore with Bhagavad Gita. And then I came to the temple, then he invited me to join the Sankirtan party, and he trained me, he guides me, and he was my friend, he's my friend. We have so many memories together. And in the marathon I told him, please come out at least one day with me, you're my Sankirtan guru, come out one day. And he said, I can't just go out for one day. If I want to go, I want to travel for 1 week, And then I thought like, it will never happen, to go out for 1 week. As a father, he just had a son recently, 2 sons, second son, 2 months, 3 months old now. 2 months, but then he called me and he said, Advaita, I'm going out and travel with Vedasara for 1 week. and he went out, and on the first day he did, how much books he did? 117 or something? Like after 1 year he goes out on the street, does 100 books like nothing.
So he did like 170, 199, 180.
He almost hit the 200 mark.
So a few days we saw on the list. Oh, he beat Paramatma, but Paramatma had a few more points somehow. But now Gorman had more books.
And when Gorman went out, I think his secret is because he really goes out for his Guru Maharaj. When you ask him and the way he talks about his Guru, and when books not going out, he prays, and I'm here the whole day, and please let me serve you. And that's what I learned from him the most is we do this because we want to please our spiritual master, because his desire is, the empowerment is in this instruction, and this gives us life, this gives us shelter. And when Gomahan talks about Guru Maharaj, it's very touching and enlivening and inspiring, and thank you so much for everything. And please go out more often. You're doing so well. I'm always wondering why he's not going out more often. He can do 100 books every day, inspire the devotees, the community. Save so many souls. So let's pray for him, bless him that he can continue with Sankirtan. And next year, Paramatma Gomahan is ready for you. Gomahan Prabhu, okay. Place number 8. Another Sankirtan hero, Kripa Sindhu Prabhu. Hari Hari Bol. It distributed 632 books with 1001 book points. And Kripa Sindhu Prabhu is very dedicated to distribute big books, especially Maha big books like Bhagavad Gita and the Krishna book. Because not many want to distribute the Krishna book. It's expensive, it's big, it's somewhat difficult to distribute. But he said no, he wants to go out because he wants to meet Krishna on the street. He wants to, it's like an adventure for him. It's not just, he's going out because he wants to give like the gopis the best to the people. To spread the glories of Krishna. And when he speaks about it, he's really, with his this marathon, he said actually he doesn't want to go out to win the marathon or prove himself or about the books or scores. We just got a new van this year, and for him was more to go out and live the adventure, to really meet people, to have experiences, to experience Krishna on the street. Because this is the mystical power of Sankirtan. We can go out and we meet Krishna in each and every individual. But he did very well, did lots of books, and yeah, Kripa Sindhu, I think if you focus on Krishna books, then the next 3 marathons will be yours. Haribol.
Go back to Krishna.
Yeah.
I would like to say a few words about Kripa Sindhu Prabhu. Advaita Singh Prabhu mentioned, he has a new van, and the reason is because there was a very unfortunate event last year at one of our old vans. There was a big accident, and so we were a little bit concerned, if we should again allow him to have a van, because it's it's a big responsibility to be on the steering wheel, taking devotees with you. But Kripa Sindhu Prabhu is so determined that he really wanted to have again a van. I really want to have again a van. And Krishna made all the arrangements. He managed to set it up himself. He got some help from Toshan Krishna Prabhu. He got some donations, and now a full new, it's a former ambulance transformed into a van to rescue the fallen souls. And I was talking to Dean Prabhu, and they drove very safely. Everything went well. So I just want to ask all the assembled devotees to please bless him that he never has an accident again, and all the devotees who travel with him are always safe, and he can distribute so many more books. He's such an inspired devotee. I many times saw him in the middle of the summer. He came, there's a big festival, everybody's taking books, give me more books. So he has such a natural enthusiasm and power, and we can't confine it and not allow him to travel. But I ask for all your blessings to give him, think well of him, so that Nrsimhadev protects him in all his journeys. Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
And he's preaching a lot in Austria, in Vienna, Graz, especially. So many endeavors he has in the future. Maybe he will become much more involved now in Austria. Even he's officially still as a Simhachalam Brahmachari. So also all blessings for his future endeavors. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Place number 7 from New Jagannath Puri, Zurich, Switzerland. Shikshastaka Prabhu. Hari Haribol. With 1,165 books and 1,169.5 book points. Hari Haribol.
Shikshastakam Prabhu was known as Bhakta Lukas, or just Luki. Luki. Yeah, very wonderful devotee, very intelligent. He studied theology and at the university and stayed at the temples at the same time. And just recently last year got initiated. And now he went to Hungary and to India to serve his Guru Maharaj, his own Shivaram Maharaj. Actually, he spends a whole year serving him as assistant. But he came specifically back from Mayapur, from India, for 4 weeks to Zurich, just for the marathon, distributing books, and he afterwards immediately went back to Mayapur. But yeah, he's a great hope for Zurich, and we hope that he's coming back and continues book distribution.
1,000. What? Where is it now? 1,100. I think. Wait, here it is. 1,165 books and 1,169 book points. Shikshastakam Prabhu, okay. Place number 6 von Goloka Dham Abenteuer, Govinda Kund Prabhu. Haribol. With 1,142 books and 1,290.75 book points. Haribol. And Govinda Kund was also our former temple commander a couple of years ago, and I think almost traveled 2 years with him in a van, 1.5 years, and it was a very great time, and we are both very chilled people, relaxed people. I always said when Govinda Kund will get shot, he will just say, it's okay. And he has this mood on the street, he's just like, yeah, just take it, and yeah, it's okay. And people like him, he's very soft heart, very sweet, and yeah, he did really well. He also is not full-time book distributor. There's lots of services at the temple, but 1,100 books is quite something. Yeah? Place number 5, our Sankirtan hero Mataji, Lilamrita Devidasi from Simhachalam, Germany, with 890 books and 1,416.25 book points. Haribo. And Lilamrita Mataji I know since many years, and I think, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago in Cologne, somehow she couldn't go out and she was not allowed to go out in Sankirtan. She had so many responsibilities and services, and she always asked me, Advaita, please let me go on Sankirtan with you. So secretly I gave her books and I took her with me on Sankirtan. But please don't tell the temple authorities. But somehow, after many years, she made her way, and she was so strongly dedicated. She really wanted to go out. Everyone told her, no, you can't go out. You're not so young anymore. You know, if other services, don't go out. And she, no, I have to go out. I have to serve my spiritual master. I have to serve the mission. And I think last year we were place number 3 even, right?
Yes,
Yeah, and I met her also in Sankirtan now in Passau, and it was raining, and she was completely wet, and the books were even wet, and she distributed even the wet books. And she said, I'm so cold, Advaita, I have to go home. How long you stay? I want to stay till 7. No, I can't, I have to go home. It's 4 o'clock, it's so cold. 1 hour later at 5, I said, what are you doing here? It's so cold, you should go home, you know, you're sick. She said, no, but I don't know, but the books are going out. I have to stay, I have to stay. I have to serve the mission. Yeah. Yeah? Short, okay? Now we are a little bit behind time.
I want only to say thank you so much. Very, very grateful I am to Govindadev for his inspiration, for his, how to say, belief in me, in what I am trying to do. And I ask for the blessings of all Sankirtan and not Sankirtan devotees for the next year. Maybe with your mercy and your mercy, I can do something more substantial for the Matajis and for our movement. So I need your blessings.
Haribol. Lilamrita Mataji ki. Place number 4, also dear friend of the community, of myself, also the management, Munindra Ganaprabhu, Haribol, with 1,444 books and 1,466 book points. Haribol. And Munindra Ganaprabhu, he is the embodiment of being steady, embodiment of Sattva Guna, and we traveled also many years together, and we were complete opposites somehow, but somehow we appreciated and respected each other and learned a lot. But now, after so many years, I changed in so many different ways and left the temple and the ashram, but he's still in the ashram. He's still a brahmachari. He's still going out on books. He's still doing the same number. But he increased, like I had a family now at home, but he made also a family, you know, all these new brahmacharis. He guides them. He is an example. When they're coming, he makes sure they have dhoti, they have tilaks, they are properly dressed. He shows them everything from like the ABC in Krishna consciousness. But out of conviction, when he's here, he has no time. He's traveling, he's packing his van, he comes back, and then he talks with devotees for hours sometimes. He really takes time to really give everything he learned, everything he could accumulate in all these years of practicing Krishna consciousness. And today I asked Subal if he can tell me something about his experience in the marathon. And it really touched me because he told me, yeah, Munindra Ganaprabhu, his health is not so good anymore, so strong, but he still went out every day. And this marathon, he took care of the whole van. He couldn't go out so many hours, so he came back earlier, he cleaned the van, he cooked the van, he facilitated the new young devotees, Subal and Björn, that they can go out and distribute books. And still he's place number 4 and did so many books, and like nothing changed. And Muni, really wish you from my heart that you can continue many years in your service. Doesn't matter on the street or in the temple, but yeah, you're big inspiration and good friend, and yeah, I'm happy. We're all happy to have you here. So please bless us with your steadiness and kindness and what I say, heartfelt heart, and yeah. Munindra Ganaprabhu ki Jai. Place number 3. Now we go in the finals. Final last 3. Veda Sada Prabhu, Simhachalam, Germany. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. With 581 small books, 480 medium books, 267 big books, 474 Maha books, 1 Srimad Bhagavatam set, with 1,776 books and 1,868.5 book points. Haribol. Place number 2, also very powerful, Sankirtan Mataji, Achita Gauranga Devidasi from Munich. With 492 small books, 806 medium books, 121 big books, 591 Maha books, 3 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, 1,193 books, with 2,396 book points. Haribol. And it's quite amazing because I also went out from the comfort of my home, and it's difficult to beat the mind to go out. And also Mataji, she went out from her home. She traveled alone from town to town and went to different places to devotees and distributed books all by herself. And yeah, very dedicated, very strong. Lots of books, lots of book points. Place number 2 again, right? Last year also, place number 2. Chitti Gauranga Mataji ki. And then unmatched and well known, all the year the same, every year the same. Place number 1, Param Atma Krishna Prabhu. Haribol, 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 Haribol. With 720 small books, 159 medium books, 1,193 big books, 1,316 Maha books. Believe it or not, 3,388 books with 5,449 book points. Wow. Unfortunately, there's no competition for him. He would have done double. So it's our, we could support Paramatma next year to distribute even more if we also do more. So if we give everything today, I just remembered something because they said Sankirtan Prabhu, he's the man with the chainsaw, and he's helping the devotees, always serving the devotees, preparing everything. And Paramatma Prabhu was not here now in the reading because he was so kind and helped me fixing my harmonium. And he always comes and he's doing service all the time. And also when he goes out on Sankirtan, like they mentioned with you, he's going out on holiday. For him, it's Sankirtan is his free time, his holiday. And Paramatma knows everything. Like when you ask him, he can fix everything. He knows everything. He's like, he's like the perfect devotee. And he's always there for devotees when they ask him. He has a service attitude on the street. He's like a lion. But when you know him personally, so sweet, so soft, so kind, so humble. When you ask him to speak, he says, "No, I don't want to speak, Prabhu." He looks very shy, but on the street, he always, somehow makes it to place number 1. Many years inspiration when I joined here. I remember he had his arm broken. And he went on marathon and he won the marathon, and the next year again he broke his shoulder and he went out on the marathon, he won the marathon. Yeah, I told him my ammonium is broken to the register from the ammonium, and he always says you have to pull out all the registers. How you say in English? Registers. Yeah, he said. It always has to work. You have to find your way. You can't accept no. If the person don't take the book, you have to take all registers. You have to find your way. There's always a soft spot, and each person somehow or other will take a book. You just need to talk your way through. Yeah. I feel like qualified to glorify Paramatma. Maybe there's someone else who would like to say something. Yeah, Maharaj, please.
I started to regularly visit Germany only a few years ago, and every time I'm in Munich, all the days he's there for Mangal Artik, every day. The whole morning program. Then he wins the marathon. I'm very impressed, I have to say.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu.
Before we continue with Paramatma, we will do, but there's a few things that we missed a little bit on the way with Asara and Muni. Muni Prabhu actually has birthday, so we want to wish him all the best for his birthday. Haribo! Dean! Haribo, Dean, du musst vorkommen.
Komm.
Winter steht an der Schaukel.
And just shortly about Vedasara Prabhu, I would like to ask Gorman to maybe say just a few words, because you were traveling with him, and then we will go back to Paramatma Krishna Prabhu.
I didn't mention Vedasara.
Yes.
Oh my sorry, my dear friend.
Hare Krishna.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was very nice during the marathon. Advaita Simha was going out, and he was asking me to come out, please. And then I said, no. And then I felt like a little uncomfortable after the third time he was asking me. I was saying, also he's going out, even though it's difficult in Passau, because it's a small city. Everybody's going out there, and he's endeavoring so much. And then I thought, okay, let's try out to call Vedasara, and then ask Vedasara, is it okay if I come? And he said, like, yeah, no problem. It's like, oh, I'm surprised, grateful that I could come. And then I came to the van, and they were in a happy and light spirit with Mansuka Prabhu. They were completely ecstatic, even though I arrived at 10 o'clock because some train were delayed and like that. But in the middle of the marathon, we arrived late, and they were in a happy mood. It was very nice to see that how Vedasara had, he actually surrendered everything to the mission. What he got, also it's his own van. He donated to the temple, but he's traveling with it. So it's very nice. And he's putting all his heart and energy. You can really see he's distributing with his heart. He likes the people. He likes to go out. It's very natural for him. It's like, he's like dancing on the street, I would say. When he goes out with the trolley and Mansuka, it was always very cute to see how they're going out and very happy. And how also they're distributing is very sweet to the person. He's like talking very softly, very quiet. I'm done in 1.5 minutes, or with my mantra, or half a minute actually, very short. But he's very gentle talking to them, and they're so intrigued by his personality. They take the books, give a good donation, and then they're very happy. So it was very nice to see that Vedasara is very dedicated and very serious on it. He's very, very serious book distributors. Also throughout the year, he's always posting about book distribution. His mind is book distribution, his focus book distribution. So I think would be nice if we can continue this focus, so the next years he can live up and maybe become a competition to Paramatma Krishna Prabhu. Haribol.
Haribol.
What do you say, Paramatma Krishna Prabhu?
All blessing.
Haribol.
Yeah, actually during the year there were a whole crew with Vedasara, Kripasindra Prabhu and Bhaktadin, and who else? Mansuka also. They were doing festivals, and it was really, really, really great. They did like huge. But how many books did you do on your best festival? Altogether? 189. But altogether the whole group? I think in one day you did like 600 or 700 books in just one festival, one day, and they did like 4 days of this festival. So almost all participants got books of Srila Prabhupada, and it was really amazing because we also used to do it before, and it's like if you go to the festivals, you reach all the young people, and if you go to the cities, then the word spreads. Oh, the Hare Krishnas, I know you. My friend got a book from you, and they also want to take a book. So you become known throughout the whole generation, and if you're there at the music festivals and are present as devotees, we are known, because sometimes people tell us, oh, we're Hare Krishnas, I didn't know you, I thought you're lost, you don't exist anymore. But it's nice that we go out there and we are there and they're doing this, and it's really amazing. The creative ways to distribute books. So please continue being creative and find new ways of distributing books. Vedasara Prabhu Ki.
I need to say something because I actually prepared to say something about Vedasara. It's very dear to me, and we share lots of experiences and realizations with each other. On the first day I went out to Passau and I was like, okay, the first marathon, I'm out alone. And then I come at 11 or 12 and Vedasara was there, yeah. And I was struggling, I did in 4 hours, I did only 10 books. It was so difficult, really. And I say, I don't know, the first marathon and I can't do anything. And then in the end, in the evening, I saw the scores, Vedasara did 107 books or something. And when I saw him, he's really natural. When he speaks to people, he really loves them. He's there with his heart, he has this big smile, and he doesn't need to talk much about philosophy. It's just, hey! And he takes them out of their illusion of the Maya bubble, you know? He has like this small toothpick and bloop. And he really open up. You can see in front of him the change, completely changed. And the way he gives them the books, it has like value. It's like sustainable, you know? And also he brings people to the temple, he connects with them, he follows up on people, and it's not just about giving out the books, he really wants to make some effort to help this movement to grow. So, Vedasara Prabhu, I learned many things from you. Also, his service attitude is always there when you need something from him. He's doing, I don't know where he got this energy from. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat sometimes, just serves the whole day, and then sometimes it's too much. We need to tell him, hey, Prabhu, please take a day off. But continue in the spirit, and thank you for your friendship, and may you be blessed to do many more lifetimes of Sankirtan. Hare Krishna. Should I read short with the 10 for the whole year?
Maybe like the...
yeah.
We can read the last just 3 or maybe 4 for the whole year.
I just want to read the whole marathon, the books together we had.
Yes, and then we can read just because Paramatma is also there and Vedasara is also there, and so then we can just talk about them again shortly.
Okay, so for the whole marathon from 3 countries, so actually it's not fair because we are Germany, Switzerland, Austria.
No problem, read it like this.
Yes, okay. So for the whole country, small books 6,321, 5,090 medium books, 4,462 big books, 5,376 Maha big books, 14 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, books altogether 21,266, and 24,984.75 book points. How do you go? 24,900.
Yes.
And now we read the last 5 from the whole year, okay?
Yes, because like there just one short notice that we have actually a trophy which Paramatma didn't bring now because he doesn't have to give it. But sometimes, it happened already that somebody throughout the year was able to distribute more than Paramatma. For example, Gormohan, my brother. So we were hoping that Vedasara would manage. It was close. So they will just hear that maybe the first 3 or 4 for the whole year, and then we can finalize praising Paramatma Krishna Prabhu. Maybe you can say a few words, and then we can continue with swinging Prahlad and Singarif.
Okay, I think nobody needs to come out now, but I just mentioned it because the devotees are here. Place number 9, Kripa Sindhu Prabhu. Haribol. Place number 8, Gormohan Prabhu. And even though Gormohan doesn't go out, but all of a sudden he had distributed, I don't know how many Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Wait, it must be written here. Online. Where's the sets? 31 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Wow, online. Amazing, yeah. Then place number 7, Govinda Kum Prabhu, Haribol. Place number 6, Achita Gaurangi Devidasi. Place number 5, Munindra Prabhu. And Dagana Prabhu. Place number 4, Uttama Shloka Prabhu von Zürich. Uttama Shloka? Okay, for the whole year, 3,894 books and 3,827 book points. And Achita Gaurangi, 2,800 books and 3,782 book points. And, no, this was Maha. I got confused here. Total. No. And Uttama Shloka Prabhu, 1,865 books with 3,868 book points. Haribol. So now we have the last three. First three. First three. Place number 3, Lilamrita Devidasi. With 4,190 books and 4,646.5 book points. And place number 2. Okay, it's a little bit different, but close.
More books.
Yeah. Vedasada Prabhu, Haribol. With 8,796 books and 8,776 book points. Very close to 9,000. He endeavored at the beginning of the year, said, okay, 9,000 books or book points. And he actually did it, this few points, you know. Doesn't matter. Do one more set today.
300.
It's not over, the marathon. The year's not over. Huh? 9 Bhagavatam set altogether. And in place number 1, Param Atma Krishna Prabhu. Hari Hari Bo. With 7,544 books and 12,889 book points. Hari Bo.
I can say a few words. So Paramatma Krishna Prabhu, when we were young devotees, young bhaktas, he took us on book distribution, and we actually were annoying him, I think, because he asked Varahamurti Prabhu, our Tamil president, don't send him again with me. We were discussing too much. But he's such an amazing devotee, and later on he was still merciful. He took us again on traveling, and I did a few marathons with him. I think my first marathon was with him, and he always makes sure there's good quality prasadam, and you can see I always saw he is very, very, very strongly dedicated to his guru and Srila Prabhupada. And at the same time, he's a very strong, very powerful mind. He was master in Kung Fu in Europe. He was in the Soviet army, you know. So you can feel this intensity and power. At the same time, he's so sweet and so nice and like a real caring father. So it's many years ago, but that's I can see that the reason why he distributes book is because he doesn't distribute with one hand, but with 2 hands. So usually people hold a stack and then take one book and give it. He's holding usually 2 books like this, and he's moving around so he can catch anybody with 2 hands. That was my realization when I saw him distributing books. No, well, he's, huh?
It's not a temple devotee, he doesn't live at the top. He's still friends of the top.
Well, he's a full-time devotee, I would say.
Full-time, we're all
Yeah, but full-time, but full-time temple devotee for sure. I mean, he lives in a van in a temple. Hare Krishna. Maybe somebody else would like to say a few words. Otherwise, we would like to ask, of course, him himself to say a few words.
Close to 60. Close to 6.
I don't know, maybe my English is not so good. I try. So this is story when the Mataji in Vrindavan, she go to Radhakund and she get one mantra from one Babaji in Radhakund, and she try every day to chant this mantra and give up his book distribution am Krishna Balaram Mandir. And she go this maybe 1 month, and then one night she have dream. Srila Prabhupada come and dream, took she up and go with she together to Govardhan, to Radhakund, and the both go in the Radhakund, deep inside, Und yes, she saw there Prabhupada sit table with many books and many language. Und she saw that people come to him and take the books. And then when people take the books, he's very happy, go out. And she look, and then Srila Prabhupada say, what you look, come with me, come, distribute with me books. And she wake up, and from this day she not more go to Radhakund, chant this Babaji mantra. She again take these books and distribute these books every day. So this story say us about how important so many books in so many language all over the world should be distributed, and Prabhupada need us, everybody from us, to distribute these books. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada said this, my Guru sent you all to help me to put his mission in the world. And she cried about this. This is very important, sentimental topic about this, how is serious Srila Prabhupada take this about book distribution. So I have not quality, but I try to understand this point what Srila Prabhupada give us, and I think who read the books from Srila Prabhupada, everybody understand this. Very important point. To let's one time in a year to go out and distribute books, but not all year. So I take this very serious, and with mercy from my Guru and Srila Prabhupada and devotees, I have this strong enthusiasm and determination, and also this quality what we need on street to distribute books. This is only mercy from Srila Prabhupada, from Guru, from devotees. So please keep me your mercy that I not forget this, and that I not stopping this doing till mine last day. So this is all what I can say. Srila Prabhupada, book distribution ki jai. Jai. Jai Guru Prabhupada.
The whole year in Germany, Austria and Switzerland were distributed 70,624 books with 82,268.5 book points. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya ki, Shri Prabhupada ki, Brihad Midanga book distribution ki.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, everyone. So now we will be a little bit off schedule, but this was also Kirtan to glorify the devotees and to read the Sankirtan scores. I especially liked how Nilamadava Prabhu in the beginning read how already 500 years ago the Sankirtan scores were sent as letters between the first Sankirtan devotees, Narottam Das Thakur. So now we will continue with Kirtan, and we will do Julan Yatra. We will swing the Lord.